Let's go. Sunrise, sunrise. Yeah. Oh, hello, sunrise. Ah, look at the colours in the water. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and it's also low tide too. I love this time of the morning. Well, I love it when it's low tide because then I can do jumping for joys on the sand flats. Okay. All right. Let's drink some of our green powder. Because, yep, we're doing 75 hard. We are now on day 15. So we officially have 60 more days of this. It's a lot. Where's the moon? Because it was full moon, so the moon would be just dropping down back there. Wow. She's gorgeous. So we've got some clouds. So I think we will do something different. Okay, we're going to do a jumping for joy because we have to, right? All right. Look at the sunrise, it's amazing. Woohoo! Hey, hamster. Wow. There you go, guys. Sunrise on Tuesday in southeast Queensland, Australia. Hello from Germany. Auf Wiedersehen. Or as we say in Australia, g'day. G'day to the new day. This is Tuesday morning here. And she's glorious. Absolutely glorious. So if you love that sunrise, smash the like. If you like the sunrise, you'll see it again tomorrow morning, the same time. I'm about to do a walk along the beach, but I'm going to put you down. You guys can watch that for a second while I go put my other water back in the car. So that is the sun. Hey, Mike, how you going? Happy new day or new sunrise. I have to do a quickly jumping for joy now that the sun has actually come out. All right, the sun has come up. So we mean to walk. Guess what I'm doing today, Mike? I'm going whale watching. So I'm pretty stoked. I haven't whale watched in a little while. And it's humpback season. So humpback whales are plentiful out in the ocean, obviously. But going down to Gold Coast. And yeah, can't wait. Look at that sunrise. It's so cool. All right, let's flip you around. So we're at the Redcliffe Peninsula in southeast Queensland. In Australia. It is Tuesday morning here. It is 6 o'clock on the play school clock. And we have to walk because we have a 45-minute session and we've got a motor. And there probably will be some more jumping for joy because I can't help myself. I love these sand flats. And yeah, it's always fun to jump on them with the sun in the background. Ooh, I've just had an idea. This could be like a tripod. Do you reckon I could make that a tripod? It gives me a bit more height. So, because I don't have a tripod, I'm using a bottle of water, guys. So this is me being inventful. Let's see what happens here, okay? Okay, let's put you on the rock a bit higher. Oh yeah, it works. You're a bit of an angle, but that's all right. Okay, that works. All right. The tide's actually coming in quite quickly. So where I was just jumping across, just got covered up with water. Nearly got my footies wet. Can't get the shoes wet, right? All right, that's gorgeous. So are you working, Mike? Are you on one of your little breaks? Well, that was a nice sunrise. Oh my gosh, Mike, did you see the moon last night? Oh, actually, it won't be ready for you yet. It's still afternoon for you, right? Because obviously we're front. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. Hold on a second. I'm trying to shove you in my phone and it's not liking it. Just give me a second. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I'm fighting with my phone. Normally where I put my headphones in, the jack is not working. That is really weird. Okay. Change your plans. We don't need headphones, do we? I don't know what happened there. It's really weird. All right. Oh, the moon. Oh my gosh. Isn't it gorgeous, Mike? So the moon, I was sitting on here when doing my afternoon walk just to get my another 45 in. Actually, I did something different yesterday. I did some boxing. Mike, are you a fan of boxing? I've got a boxing bag at home, so I did 15 minutes on the boxing bag and then a half an hour walk down here, walk the other way along the path, not on the beach. And then on the way back, I saw the moon rise, and it rose exactly where the sun rose. It was amazing. Love a full moon. So effectively, yesterday morning I watched the sunrise. I watched the moon rise yesterday afternoon. I saw the sun setting a little bit, and it was amazing. And then we watched the sunrise again. That's not a bad 24-hour cycle, I've got to say. Oh, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel so grateful to be able to see that. Even more grateful that, I'm able to do all the things that I do in a day. I'm very grateful. I had a great day yesterday, even if it was a work day. All right, guys, we're walking. Oh, look at this. Always like to look at the reflection in the water here. Can you see the sky? The clouds are reflected into the ground. So gorgeous. Oh, look, they're doing yoga on the beach down here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're going to walk past. The yogis are doing yoga on the beach. They normally do it on the grass, but they're obviously doing it at the beach today. So, yeah, how's 75 hard going? 75 hard is, hard. It's long, guys. Oh my gosh. We're 15. We're day 15. So we're officially done 14 days. I'm in a new phase of my health plan. So I'll just recap what 75 hard is, because not everyone knows it. Not everyone wants to know it, trust me. I get that. If you don't care, well, just look at the sunrise. 75 hard is hard. 75 days of no takeaway, no alcohol. Every day you must take a photo of your body. Every day you must drink a gallon of water, which is, Australia in metric is 3.7 litres of water. Yes, it's a lot. Yes, I pee a lot. But I've got used to it now. And I tell you, my skin is really looking good. I'm feeling good too. You must do 2 45-minute sessions of exercise a day. One must be outside. So, welcome to my 45-minute session outside. You must follow a health plan of some description. Keto, carnivore, whatever you want to do. You do what you do you. I'm doing one called R3, which goes through 2 weeks phases. So I've done my first 2 weeks, which is a reset program where I have no carbs, no sugars at all, which I can't have any fruit even, no fructose. So now I'm on day 15, which means the next phase is kind of a soft reintroduce. So I can now eat fruit. I've got some kiwi fruit waiting for me at home. I cannot wait. And you can start putting carbs back in. But it's only a little bit for the first 2 weeks. And then the next 2 weeks is completely putting the carbs back in, but not, overdoing it, right? Too much of everything's not good. That's why I'm here. Too much of Pepsi got me here. So I've got yogis. I won't show you them distinctly, but yeah, the yogis are at it. And you must read 10 pages of some kind of business or self-help book. So that is what 75 hard is. And, I work full time. Actually, at the moment, I'm giving myself Fridays off just to get through it. I'm going to be honest, it's a lot of prep. So, yeah. But I've got to tell you, day 15, I'm feeling so good. I can't even explain to you how good I feel. My friend Laurie from Aging Rebel She kind of inspired me to do this. I've wanted to do it for a while. I did my own version kind of 55 days leading up to my 50th birthday this year. I did my own and I felt good. I lost some weight. But it's not about losing weight, guys. It's the 75 Hard is actually about a mental process of habit building, getting yourself organised, the things you do to get all this stuff all done. And you know what? The biggest thing I've got out of this is reading a book. So sad, guys, I have to admit, I have not read a book from cover to end probably about 3 years. I love reading, and I've replaced reading with scrolling on a phone. So, yeah, this has been the best thing that I got out of 75 Hard. So I've read obviously 150 pages. So this morning I read 10 pages of my book. My book I'm reading is so inspiring too. It's about retraining your brain. Look at all that. Look at this sky. Look at the sky. Woohoo. That is so cool. Hi, Remy from Turkey. How are you? This is Australia. This is the sunrise on Tuesday morning in Australia. So Turkey would be about 9 hours behind. So it must be about 10 o'clock at night. I'm just having a guess. Meet my friend Mike, Adventure Sparks. He is in Minnesota. And we've got Deb. Hey Deb, how you going? How are you feeling this morning, or this afternoon, should I say? Deb, it was a beautiful sunrise this morning. All right, we can't help ourselves because we just can't, right? Let's go over. Let's not get our puts too dirty, wet. Okay. All right, Deb, jumping for joy for you, mate. All for you, Deb. All right, we'll turn it around this way, actually. Okay, tripod, whoops. Tripod. Tripod. Tuesday morning. What am I grateful for this morning? I'd love to know what you guys are grateful for today, but this morning I'm grateful for low tide, being able to jump on this kind of sand. I love the sand, the crabs. Mother Nature's amazing. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go whale watching today. I'm grateful for my life. Love to know what you guys are grateful for. Hey, Susan, how you going? How are you going? All right, we've got a motor. Okay, I've got chunks of sand over our bottle of water. So guys, hey Susan, guess what? I'm going whale watching today with my work. Love it, love it. I love these kind of days. So you get paid to do something really exciting. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, shoes. No wonder why my shoes are falling apart. Because sea salt is not good for running shoes. And I've taken them for a few dips already by accident. Whoops. All right, so we've got a 45-minute session. We have done about 10 minutes already. Actually, we're done. Yeah, 10:15. We have to be finished and off the beach by 7 because I have to leave a little bit earlier today for where I work to get down to the Gold Coast. So we're taking the SeaWorld whale watching boat. SeaWorld is like a sea world. Don't exactly love what they do, to be honest. They have animals, fish and dolphins and whales and all that kind of stuff and put them in shows. And I'm not a big fan of, putting animals in shows, especially putting poor big whales and, sea lions and all, dolphins and, making them, do little shows for humans. I think it's really sad. Actually, they don't do whales anymore. That's SeaWorld over in, I think, Florida do that. That's Lavender's Rock. Actually, guys, we're going to do something different, guys. We have to get my heart rate up because, being part of this, thing I'm doing, I need to actually, try to get my high intensity up. So I'm trying to find somewhere to put you guys. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's put you down. I'm just going to do some star jumps, guys. Oh, shit. I don't know if this is going to stay. Okay, you're at an angle, doesn't matter. Okay. We're shaking. All right. Okay, probably should do that for more, but I figure that's just a bit of intensity. Get the heart rate going. I should do more of that. We might do more of that. Might need to take my jacket off. All right. Oh, water. That's what we need to do. Get some water. Just trying to get the... Okay, that was good. Okay, well, my intensity is up. Let's walk. All right, that's good. We're good. So that's the Redcliffe Surf Lifesaving Club. They meet on the weekends, obviously. They'll be in full force now because it's, beach season. Even though it is spring, it is the season for swimming. Love spring. Hey, Susan, I completely forgot to tell you. Oh, you've never done whale watching, Susan? You pretty much, so can I ask, Susan, in your life, have you always kind of lived, around that area that you live in the Alpine region of Victoria? Have you ever lived in the coastline before? Because obviously, there's lots more opportunity when you live on the coast to see whales, right? Whale watching. You don't even have to go whale watching. You can actually go to certain areas and see whales. So, for example, down at Point Cartwright or up at Port Cartwright, Sunshine Coast, the point there, you can see whales. Noosa, you can see whales. If you go hiking up Mount Coolum, you can see whales. Not always given, it has to be the season. Down at Coolangatta, down the Gold Coast, down at kind of Snapper Rocks, that area, you can see whales. I've seen them there too. Just on the border of New South Wales and Queensland, Tweed Heads area. Seen them there at the lookout. Oh, hello sunrise. That is beautiful. Okay, we can't... Oh, we can walk this way and you can see the sunrise beaming through my head. That's the kind of thing, isn't it? A bit distractive. I don't know, it doesn't matter. So, I won't be doing live from the whale watching, Deb, only because there'll be no reception. I mean, look, I could, but yeah, there will be no reception. It's, you're going out a bit. So, but don't worry, I'll take a video. And, I always say this, I will try to get one out. But, I said this to myself on Saturday night when I went and saw the river fire. I took a few videos of the fireworks. In Brisbane, we have this amazing night where basically they do a dump and burn. They have these, I don't know what kind of planes they are. They're like fast planes from like the Air Force. And they do basically they do these flyby through Brisbane, and it's amazing. Everything shakes, the ground is vibrating, the sound is deafening, and I videotaped it. And then that night they have fireworks, and in all these different locations over Brisbane. It's amazing. And I videotaped that, but I haven't made a video out of that. And then I also went to Fort Linton on Sunday for one of my 45-minute sessions, and it was amazing. And of course, I did all this videotaping, had all these intentions to come home and do an edit. But you know what I did instead? I cleaned my house. Because I've been bitching and complaining all week about how 75 Hard has been kicking my ass. That I come home, I quickly chuck my clothes off, chuck another pair of clothes on, have a shower, all the things, right? Quickly have breakfast, make my lunch, go to work, come home, repeat, rinse and repeat, pretty much. So I'm really glad I did that. So I have no regrets about actually not making content for YouTube. So hence why I'll do a dirty live when I want. But yogis on the beach for sunrise. What a great view they have for sunrise, hey? Just seeing if my friend Gabrielle is sometimes there. So Susan says here, I drank 2 litres of water yesterday. That is a record for me. But today I have a headache. My body has gone into shock. Laugh. Susan! I'm so proud of you. That is your body just detoxing, like just getting all the shit out of your body, basically. And let me guess, you weed a lot yesterday. So Susan has never lived on the coast. I tried to buy a farm in Apollo Bay before. I bought here, okay. But I couldn't afford coastal areas unless I went to Tasmania. Okay, and no want to go to Tasmania? I mean, obviously your daughter probably wants to stay mainland, right? Guys, it's such a beautiful sunrise. Okay, keep going. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add a quick another star jump in because we have to get this heart rate going a bit more, because you guys know that I'm quite used to talking. And even though I am trying to walk faster, so that's why I'm stopping. I'm trying not to stop so much and look at the chat. I am doing a bit of a scan, but I'm not scanning all the time because, the whole idea of this 45-minute exercise twice a day is to, get the heart rate going, get some movement. So we've got someone, staying in their van. They've got surfboards on top of the roof. Nice. All right, guys, this looks great. Okay, you guys can look at the sunrise. I need to take my jumper off because I'm boiling. So that's an effect of, getting my heart rate up. I'm getting warmer. All right. Hi, Donna. How you going? I don't think it was a minute, but don't want to kill myself straight away, right, guys? This is my second one of doing this. Whew. A friend that's helping me get fit is talking to me about that I should take a skipping rope with me and stop and do skipping, and that I should wear a heart monitor, like one of those smart watches to see my heart rate and try to keep it up. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of wearing like anything digital on my body, just personally. Though, I don't know, I do get the idea of wearing it while maybe you're doing some exercise. But I don't know, I'm fighting that kind of sensation personally that, yeah, like these phones, when I'm on the phone, I don't put my phone to my ears because I totally believe that, you know, we're getting things through our bodies. I don't sleep with it next to my head. Yeah, anyway, that's just a little bit about how am I thinking, and everyone has their own thoughts, right? This guy's doing some exercise on the table. He was doing some cigar jacks. All right, back on the beach, guys. Back walking. Susan would have loved to have lived in Tassie. At the time, my dad's family were in Melbourne. I didn't want to take them kids away. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I get it. Fair enough. You did the right thing, Susan. You're a good mum. And, you know, you were a good wife at that stage, right? Or ex-wife. Or ex-partner. And look, things happen for reasons. And, you know, this is why you've got High Country Homestead, hey? 360 acres in the Alpines of Victoria. So if anyone finds that interesting, Susan is High Country Homestead, and she is a lady over 50 working the land herself. She might have some help every now and then, but most of it is all pure Susan power. Susan power, you like that? Susan power. I like that. Susan's got the power. So Susan, what's on the agenda today? I know you're feeling a little bit bleh, but can I suggest, you know, have some more water? Have some more water, you'll feel better. You will feel bloated, just going to say. So with 75 hard, the target is 3.7 litres, but obviously that's just because I'm crazy, right? So just increase your water, right? And that's what Susan's trying to do, because it actually flushes your system. I shared yesterday, and I probably share a lot, right? But you know, this is my channel. Share my experience. When you drink a lot of, again, guys, I'm no doctor, no nothing, just sharing my experiences. And if you're going to do something like I'm going to do, like the whole 75 hard, you should probably look, you know, go see a doctor to make sure it's, you know, suitable for your own, you know, health and health and safety kind of thing, guys. But yeah, drinking water, that much water. The effects will be that kind of feeling of blur. Your stomach will be very bloated, Susan. Mine was quite uncomfortable. I didn't even feel like eating the first couple of days at night time because I was so full of water. But I think that's the idea of drinking water. Like, I don't know if you remember, like when I was younger, or when you were younger, you'd say to your mum or dad, "Oh, I'm hungry. You know, I'm hungry." And my dad would say to me, "Have a glass of water." And it would so piss me off because I'm like, I don't want water. I wanted something to eat, right? I want dirty McDonald's. No, definitely not. But you know, you're always kind of whining for food. And I was a young kid that I was burning energy, right? A lot. I was running around playing tennis on the roads, playing with my friends outside, right? Like most kids should be doing. Unfortunately, they're not. They're playing computer games. Anyway, but yeah, I was burning energy, so I was starving. And I would run in, "Oh, I'm starving, I need something to eat, I'm gonna die, I'm so hungry." And simply, dinner's not ready, go have a glass of water. My parents did the right thing. They didn't beckon to my call. They're like, dinner's on at 6 o'clock or whatever time it was. You wait. So I downed that bottle of water, or that glass of water. We don't have bottles of water back in the day. Glass of water, and then ran back outside and played. So yeah, water definitely does fill you up. And the effects will be that you will wee like there's no tomorrow. Niagara Falls, eat your heart out, right? Yes, I'm very graphic. I don't mind talking about poos and wees. It's a natural thing. There's no lollipops that come out of me, trust me. And another effect after you get through the bloated stage is you start being very regular. I'm not talking about diarrhea. I'm talking about just regular stool movement. I'm pretty regular in general. Every morning I wake up, she happens. It's amazing, right? It's very grateful for my system to do that, because not everyone's system does that. But I noticed that with the more water I've been drinking, my movement through the day is more, as in my number 2 movement. So that could be coming too, Susan. Just saying. Oh, it's not like diarrhea. You're not like, oh my God, I need to go to the toilet. Definitely not. But yeah, I've just noticed that's another effect. And it's purely because you're actually, excreting all the crap out of your body. Literally. I know I'm very graphic with my words, but yeah. So, okay, so Susan is laundry, editing, water. I've already had a glass. I am so okay, I'm gonna have a glass too, Susan. Let me have a glass. If you're watching this video, have a glass of water. It's not bad, eh? There are some kids that don't drink any water, that they drink pure soft drink. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's disgusting. But there are some families that, don't really know about nutrition and stuff, and their kids just live on soda pop. And then, they wonder why they have attention deficit. Their minds are blocked. They can't learn. They're in like food comas, right? Or they're in sugar comas. So again, there's so much to be said. I mean, I'm not a parent, so I can't exactly, judge. But yeah, I see it. I see, kids just, young kids drinking like Fanta. Fanta's so bad. It's got that chemical in it, the additive that makes things red, or like orangey kind of colours. It's such a bad additive. I don't know what the name is because I don't want to know what the name is, but it's terrible shit. I mean, I can't talk. I mean, I was drinking Pepsi I don't drink Pepsi in a rule normally, but I don't know what happened in the last couple of months after I came back from my trip to Europe, how I'd kind of, I shifted a lot of weight. I was feeling really good about myself. I got myself into a really good regime of exercise. I was doing that 30k walk. But in my head, I was like, okay, well, if I'm doing all this exercise, I can afford to have some Pepsi, because, it's a lot of sugar, right? And I've been doing a lot of walking, so I thought, okay, I can burn that off. But this is the catch, right? When you start doing less walking and, less movement, and you keep on drinking that can of Pepsi, and yeah, maybe it's on special at the service station when you bought your fuel, and instead of buying 1 can, you bought 2 cans. Just saying, true story. And, I don't feel like walking today. I've done a lot of walking last week because, I did that big challenge. So again, I can afford to drink these cans of Pepsi. And a couple of days later, go to the service station, fill up fuel again. Oh, look, Pepsi's on sale again. See how I'm going with this, guys? It's very easy to kind of get sucked into the route. Well, not to the route, but into the hamster wheel of, that it's okay to drink that much soft drink. So yeah, I'm human, guys. Purely human. Just showing you that, why I decided to, do this 75 hard was I was out of control. Definitely out of control. There are moments in my life that I will have lunch, and I'll have a healthy lunch, right? I make my lunch, I make a salad, and I have a can of tuna with it. And part of my job is I go to supermarkets, shopping centres with my clients. They have their whatever they're going to order, but I sit in the food court. I pull out my little esky, and I have my own, food. So I don't actually have to buy anything. And this is the way I also afford to go on holidays too, because I don't spend money through the day. But what was happening sometimes with me, this was happening last year, I would have this beautiful, nice lunch surrounded by Red Rooster, KFC, McDonald's, all this, marketing, right? People are eating KFC chips next to me, cheeseburger next to me, and I'm smelling the smell. And I know it's disgusting, right? I know this. But I'm smelling this stuff, and my brain is going, Guess what Mutiara does? Mutiara meaning Dora, because that's my real name, right? Guess what Mutiara does? She's driving home in the afternoon and goes, you know what? I had a big day. I've been good today. And it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll go get myself a cheeseburger and a fries and a Coke. Happy meal or something, right? That's not a happy meal, guys. That's like tragedy, Mutiara. Tragedy. So anyway, moral of my story is everything in moderation, right? It's okay to have a happy meal every now and then, but, it kind of defeats the purpose when, you had this really nice lunch and then you drive home and you go, oh, all that marketing through the day, got to me. The smell, I don't know why the smell, but anyway. So anyway, guys, let's turn around. So Susan's got, I don't buy soft drink. Okay, so cheers. I have a timer set every 2 hours, and I'm sculling at 2.5 litres at 8:30. Okay, great. That's great, Susan. So a lot of people use timers. That is awesome. It's not that hard to do, And you won't even notice after a week, Susan, if you keep this up, the bloating will go down and you'll feel better for it. Completely better for it. Proud of you. I know, Deb, you were drinking a little bit more water too. My friend Kathleen, that sometimes jumps on here, she was drinking a little bit more water. My friend Jazz, Jazz Nomad TV, she's listening in the background. Sometimes she's listening while she's working, but she's too busy working. There's my friend Tony. So she won't come say hello because she is working, but she always says hello. I'm always going to say hello to her, but I won't talk about anything exciting so that she doesn't go. She comes back and says hello. So I won't mention postcards because otherwise she'll come. So yeah, Jazz is doing her own version of 75 hard. She's doing 75 soft. So if anyone's interested in seeing that, Jazz Nomad TV, JASENOMADE, Nomad. So Jazz Nomad TV. She's doing her version, which is 75 soft. I think she's on day 6. She's just finished day 6 or she's on day 5. And she's just gone through an interesting period where she overdid it one day. She did a lot more movement than she's used to. And the next day she was really tired. But she still did her movement that she was set to do. She did her things. She's drinking 1 litre of water a day. So it's okay, you don't have to be drinking whatever, just because, Dora's doing it or the 75 hard says you got to drink a gallon. Do your own version, right? Do you? But if you have the capability, challenge yourself. But again, seek medical advice. Jazz went and got her bloods done before she started doing this, just to make sure that, everything was okay. And then she'll check it after she does the 75 hard, just to compare her bloods. Oh, don't get me started, Susan, on fake juice, eh? Honestly, the amount of advertising for these, U-Butte orange juices and, you know, the waters that have strawberry, strawberry flavour water, those kind of things. I know they're very big in America. And yeah, people fall for it. They think, oh, you know what? Instead of getting a can of Coke, let's get a strawberry water. That looks a lot better, right? If they actually read the ingredients, it's probably got more shit and more sugar than a can of Coke. Yeah, so it's actually really bad. There's a range here in Australia. It's not in every kind of supermarket or like any servo. It's in just a chain of servos that do a lot of the international brands. So you'll find like the Dr. Peppers and stuff like that you normally don't find in your normal servo stations. So they have this range, and it's like kiwi water, guava water. It looks very fancy. It looks nice packaging, right? That's the other thing, packaging is so beautiful, right? Packaging, it's all about packaging, right? And, it looks like water, but it's got a picture of a kiwi fruit on it or a guava on it. It's very fancy, but it is so full of sugar. So, people don't know what they don't know. And if you don't read it and know, the sodium and all the extra sugars that they put in them, you'd none the wiser and think, you know what, I've had a really good day. I'm not drinking Coke anymore. I'm drinking these U-Butte, flavoured waters, but you're probably getting more calories in. So yeah, a bit of a hidden trap, that one. Hey Monique, how you going? That is the sunrise on Tuesday morning. Your future is shining at you. So, Susan. Oh, I need to do my other star jumps. Okay, guys, let me just always forget to do my star jumps, right? Just even doing those extra star jumps, right? Just in my routine will definitely help my heart rate, help me burn more, flabber. But again, it's my 75 hard is not just about moving flabber. It's about healthy habits and mindset, all those things, right? Never even bought takeaway coffee. I've never bought takeaway coffee, but I don't drink coffee. All right, what are we doing here? We're trying to put you down here somewhere so that... Okay, here we go, guys. All right. Mike has a bottle of water. I have a bottle of water. Okay, we're just all drinking lots of water. I don't feel bloated, just a headache. Yeah, that's part of it though, Susan. Don't give up though. Keep on drinking. A bottle of water. Mike's got here, I know. I now have a bottle of water, all good. It works. Work provides it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because your work's so physical, right, Mike? I just made sure that I had my keys in my pocket. I've sometimes left my keys somewhere. Many times, actually. All right. So, guys, we should read the chat, but I'm not going to read the chat because we have to do these things, right? Let me show you this. You can see the sun rising a little bit more. There you go. Oh. You should see my shoes are covered in sand now, but hey, who cares? Okay, water. Whew. At least they provide water for you, yeah. Oh, muesli bars also. Oh yeah, Susan. Honestly, we could have a big Yaga. Yaga? ramble, chat, just about all that crap. I tell you, it infuriates me. Mike, like I said before, you know, it's a false sense of security with the sober. Like, I can't talk, right? Because I've just been fueled by Pepsi in the last month, right? But it's a trap. It's a trap, just saying. It's a cult. Maybe with some whiskey. Yeah. Whiskey and soda. Try whiskey and soda with a touch of lime or lemon. Advertising, I know, totally. I walked to the top of the property yesterday. It was very steep. It was a workout. Hey, great. I bet you could do a massive workout on your property. Deb's back. Hey, Deb. New word, Jager. Yeah, Jager. Let's have a Jager. Or was that a Jager bomb? All right, let's go one more go. I'm good, Deb. Or are you talking to Susan? Susan, how's your eye too? All right, let's just do a little bit more walking and then we're done. Keys are in my pocket, that's good. Oh, I'm hot. So that's good. That'll just heat it up because that means I just got my heart rate going. So I've done 3 lots of star jumps. And I might even end with star jumps. Right. Okay, that's good. So if I'm going to keep on doing these walks, I'm going to keep on stopping and doing those kind of things. Just to, change up my walking. Because like my body's very used to walking, right? So it's probably not that much of a challenge for it. So I really need to challenge my body. So tonight I'm going to attempt to do 45 minutes boxing, punching my punching bag. And I'll probably be really tired tonight after going whale watching. But hey, I have to do it, right? I mean, I don't have to do it. If I don't do it, it means that, I've got to go back to day 1 of the 75 hard. So, of course, naturally, I am going to finish that off. That is my plan, guys. Right. So, guys, I don't normally walk on Tuesdays, actually. So, normally I do Pilates on Tuesday mornings. But my Pilates instructor is on holidays, which is lovely. She's down in Byron Bay. So, cheering for her. It's great weather right now in southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales. So Byron Bay right now would be so lovely. So she's away for a week, so hence why I'm on the beach. Otherwise I'd be doing Pilates, which means that tonight I'd have to do an outside exercise. So it's good that I've got my outside exercise done this morning. So tonight I could do rebounding if I wanted to. I haven't done a rebounding live for a while. I could do that, but I don't have to. All right, guys, and we have the men walk. I don't know if you can see that there. There's a whole lot of guys walking. They're all wearing red shirts. It's called the man walk, where strangers, all random guys, get together and go walking Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. I believe they leave at 6:30 from the Redcliffe Jetty, and they just all walk together, talk together. Guys, face just as much hardship in the mental health department as us women. Different kinds of things, right? But yeah, mental health affects everyone, and the male population are really getting affected a lot more these days by mental health. For different reasons, I guess. But that man club started because of mental health. because they saw a gap in the market where guys are not, talking to other guys about their issues. And, when you share an issue, it lightens the burden. So that's why having a friend is such a blessing. So, I'm always open for a chat, guys. You know that. Susan and I, now have each other's phone numbers so we can have a chat. And I'm glad I was, able to be a little bit there for Susan in her period of horror, unfortunately, with Magpie. But, that will go likewise. If I have a moment that I need to have a big dump, guess what, Susan? I'll be calling you. But, it's nice to have friends that you can rely on. And Mike, Mike and I are Instagram buddies. He can send me a DM if something's, up. Or, sometimes Deb has just gone through also losing a good friend, family friend. So, the chat is another place that it's a safe place. And if there's anyone rude in there, we'll get rid of them, right? All right, we're going to turn around. Waving at you. You're going to do 30 minutes on the rowing machine tonight. Okay, great, Susan. How are you enjoying the rowing machine, actually? That really works some really cool muscles, right? Your abs, your arms, your back, your shoulders. It's a good mix of an exercise. Oh, no. Deb, I'm sure I saw a video he put out on Saturday. No, definitely, Deb. He's definitely got videos of footage out. He actually has his stuff pre-scheduled. So he's already got stuff ready for Wednesday night and Saturday. It's already put in the system. So he's very good with his editing and, his whole process. He has stuff pre-made. So he's weeks ahead. So definitely, Deb, I saw a video. It was actually, I can tell you what it was. It was a video on pelicans, walking along the beach, and there was a whole lot of pelicans. That was on Saturday. So it's definitely there, Deb. But Deb, you won't see him in the mornings. He generally doesn't come to the chat till after 8 o'clock. And I won't be. I'm about to finish up my live anyway, because I have to get ready. I have to leave home at 8 o'clock instead of normally leave home at 8:30. But I have to leave home half an hour earlier, so I'm finishing this live off earlier. I've done my 45. Good idea, Susan, to use a machine. Got to do one thing, use something that you can use many machines. Yeah, exactly. Hey, is Kelly there? And Lavender, oh my gosh. You guys all come on when I'm about to leave. That's the sunrise this morning. It was an awesome sunrise. So if you want to watch the replay, pretty much straight away you see the sunrise. There's quite a few jumping for joys this morning, Lavender. And we'll just finish with another jumping jack. So guys, we're adding in jumping jacks to our little regime when we're walking, because I need to make it a little bit more challenging for myself. And I don't say that to sound cocky. It's just that you guys see me walking all the time, and